about Zoom, you can say on YouTube, you can directly see now. So we are live on YouTube also now. Chaliye bhai. So enough of our time wasted. Let's start with the class. Ready? Ravi, post that on the group also. Live on YouTube. Close it. Ravi, don't waste time. Don't waste. Leave it. Open WhatsApp. Message. Class live on YouTube. Okay, na? Messaged. Class live on YouTube. Okay. Done. No problem. Okay, bye. Message came about class live on YouTube. Chaliye bhai, so let's start. So till the last class, we have done the confirmatory test of dilute H2SO4 anions. Remember? Remember confirmatory test of dilute sulfuric acid group anions. So now we are going to do the confirmatory test of concentrated sulfuric acid group anions. So ready? Starting with some basic tests, which are easy tests. Last class also I have taught you. Test number 1, MnO2 test. Remember something? MnO2 solid along with heat. What will happen with Cl minus, Br minus, I minus? So MnO2 is a strong oxidizing agent. Last class we have done this. What will happen to Cl minus? Twarga reply. What will happen to Cl minus by? Good morning. What will happen to Cl minus? MnO2 with heat. What will happen to Cl minus? Last year, bilkul wrong. Bakwas answer, garbage answer. Grow up. Start revising notes. Without reading, you have come to the class. That was with concentrated H2SO4. With MnO2, what will happen, bhai? MnO2 is a strong oxidizing agent. Check the note. Bilkul, greenish yellow gas. So Cl minus will be oxidized to chlorine, Br minus to bromine, I minus to iodine. So here you will get chlorine gas. Here you will get bromine vapor. Here you will get iodine vapor. Last class I taught you when to use the word gas and when to use the word vapor. So chlorine gas is a greenish yellow gas. So light greenish yellow, parrot color gas will come. Bromine vapor, so reddish brown color intensify. Because already with concentrated sulfuric acid, some bromine vapors were coming. So on adding MnO2, more bromine vapor will come. So reddish color will intensify. Remember, bhai? Then iodine, violet vapors intensify. Because with concentrated sulfuric acid, iodine vapors were also coming. So with MnO2 and heat, iodine vapor will also get intensified. Also, bromine is a red color liquid. So it will make the solution red. Iodine is a violet color solid. So it will make a sublimate, a solid deposition, a sublimate deposition on walls of test tube. So violet sublimate deposition on the walls of the test tube. Say bhai, remember this? Last class, this complete test I have told you. Just I am changing the heading now. Last class I taught you the test of MnO2, but without telling you that is a confirmatory test. Now only change that happened is that I have just changed the heading. Exactly same. Just one more thing I will tell you extra. Much clear? Clear, bhai? Sublimate on the walls of the test tube of violet color. चलिए भाई, तो ब्रोमीन विद स्टार्च and iodine with starch, the colors of the complex have to be remembered. Iodine, starch, everyone know blue color because in botany also it came. Bromine and starch, yellow color. Done by bromine plus starch yellow, iodine plus starch blue. ये bromine is very colorful person यार. Remember the bromine nalayak? Bromine has several colors. It is a red color liquid. It's a reddish brown vapor. It is showing yellow color with starch. Just now we have seen. And you are going to see one more thing. It is going to show orange with orange in organic layer. In the next to next test, you will see orange color of bromine in the organic layer. So bromine is very, very crucial, bhai, because iodine is very consistent person. Iodine with starch is blue. Otherwise, iodine is always violet. Vapor violet, solid violet. In the organic layer, violet. But bromine in the liquid state, red. In the vapor, reddish brown. With starch, yellow. And with organic layer, orange. So this, be a little careful here. You just don't mug up ki red only as bromine. Bromine will have several colors depending on the situation. In the liquid state, red. In the vapors, reddish brown. With starch, yellow. And with the organic layer, inside the organic layer, the color will be orange. This is the only thing which I want to tell about this test. Remaining I have covered in the last class. So make sure that you remember this. Chinna details, but can create pedda effect in the marks. Done? Done, bhai. Tulsi, if the video is blur on YouTube, means your internet connection is weak. Go to settings, quality, click on 480p. Video will come good. Otherwise, wait for the class to get over. It will become good automatically. Clear, bhai? You are so innocent people. First time using YouTube, na? You might not be knowing that if the internet is weak, the video become blur. So innocent people are there in my batch this year. Anyway, moving on. Next time class I will conduct on Instagram. That I think you know better than YouTube. Done? Or Snapchat. I'll send the snaps of each and every topic. So you will listen it once and it will get deleted. Done? Chaliye. Right now to adjust with this boring app of YouTube here. There's nothing more we can do about it. Chaliye, let's carry on. Next, number 2, AgNO3 test. First one was MnO2 test, now AgNO3 test. So when AgNO3 reacts in the presence of HNO3, nitric acid, what will happen? Cl minus will react, Br minus will react, I minus will react. All three will react. You will get here AgCl, Perugu, AgBr, your teeth, AgI, your teeth in future. So AgCl is white, curdy white, Perugu, curdy white, curd like white. AgBr, pale yellow. But the way you are not brushing in the night, very soon your teeth are going to become like AgI, yellow. Now, AgCl, if you try to mix ammonium hydroxide or ammonia, AgCl will be soluble, it will dissolve, forming AgNH3 rendu chloride. This is a complex compound here. So white color PPT is soluble in ammonia. This will come in Werner theory also, you don't have to worry about it. AgBr with NH4OH soluble but with difficulty. So see now, AgCl easily soluble, AgBr soluble with difficulty. So seeing this trend, what can you comment about AgI bhai? Twarga se. If ammonium hydroxide I am adding, AgCl Khatak soluble, AgBr difficulty in solubilizing, so AgI will be perfect insoluble. So a yellow color PPT insoluble in ammonia is AgI. Say bhai, bilkul perfect hai bhai. Is the AgNO3 test clear? These are chiller test here. MnO2 test, AgNO3 test. These are time pass test. Main test you are going to learn today is Chromyl chloride test. That is the main test. Clear, bhai? We are just reaching to that topic. Little bit warm up we are doing to understand that Chromyl chloride test. From there questions will 100% come in the NEET also. So make sure that you revise that properly. Without any setting video we can clear. Dekha? That is called remote setting. I was doing this, Tulsi. I have this remote in my hand. Your mobile I can control. From your mobile camera it is visible that you have not taken bath also. Next time when you are attending the class, not take bath and attend the class. Otherwise I will keep the video blur only. Clear, bhai? Understood? Say yes. Clear? Chaliye. Moving on. Badhiya. Next is layers test. Which test? Layers. For layer test, I am going to take chlorine water. Water means aqueous medium. I am going to take chlorine water. Chlorine water is a wonderful oxidizing agent. Very good oxidizing agent. So chlorine water, can he oxidize Cl minus? Now if you don't use your brain, you will say yes sir. But if you use your brain, you will realize, why will chlorine oxidize himself? And if it does, that this Cl minus becomes Cl2, then this Cl2 becomes Cl minus. So basically Cl minus cannot react with himself. Clear, bhai? So chlorine is Cl minus, no reaction. So layer test is only shown by Br minus I minus. It is not shown by Cl minus. MnO2 test, chloride, bromide, iodide will show. AgNO3 test, all three will show. But layers test is only shown by bromide and iodide. So Br minus, chlorine is more reactive than bromine. Fluorine more than chlorine, more than bromine, more than iodine. So fluorine will slap Br minus. Br2 will come out. Chlorine will slap I minus. I2 will come out. In this process, you are going to also add organic solvent. Organic solvent also you will add. One is aqueous solvent. Organic solvent is chloroform plus CCl4 or CH2 and CH2Cl2. So these are the organic solvent which you can use. So basically how many solvent we have? Two. One is aqueous solvent. One is organic solvent. And obviously they are not miscible. It's like adding oil in water. It's raining heavy in your area, that's why. Chalo, no problem, bhai. But in the YouTube, whenever your internet connection will come, you'll be able to see it again. So chill, relax, enjoy. Clear, bhai? That's the advantage of YouTube. Chali bhaiya. So what I'm saying, there are two layers. When you add oil in water, so oil will be settled on the top, water at the bottom. Same way, in your house you might have seen. Same way, organic solvent is at the bottom here, aqueous layer is on the top, they are not mixed. So what will happen? Bromine and iodine are covalent in nature. Ionic compound are soluble in water. Ions will go in water, ionic compound will be soluble in water. Covalent compound like bromine and iodine, covalent, they will be soluble in the organic solvent. So bromine will go in the organic solvent and it gives orange color. to organic layer. And iodine, versatile, consistent iodine. That means iodine always gives you same color, violet. So it gives you violet color in the organic layer. So which layer? Organic layer. Why? Because they are covalent. And color, bhaiya, bromine is a very colorful person. Bromine is a very colorful person. So bromine is orange here. So remember, orange organic layer. And iodine is, as usual, is always going to be violet. Say bhai, layer test clear hai? Is the layer test clear to you? Fazak. So can we come to our favorite test? The test for which we all collected on this auspicious occasion, on this wonderful day, when Pushpa is also releasing. What can be more important than Pushpa 2 today? So the more important thing than Pushpa 2 on this day is Chromyl chloride test. Clear hai bhai? Today only releasing na Pushpa 2. What is the date today? हाँ, yes ना, देखो. Are you seeing my confidence? On Pushpa 2 release day, I am taking the class because this is the real fire. Chromyl chloride test. So Chromyl chloride test, understand, it's a test of Cl minus. Why? Bhaiya, partiality happened here. Cl minus does not have a layer test. So we need another test in place of the layer test. So bhaiya, I'm using the Chromyl chloride test of Cl minus. So Cl minus in the acidic medium in the presence of H plus became HCl. And I'm treating this with K2Cr2O7. Tell me now, K2Cr2O7 is an oxidizing agent? Yes. Potassium dichromate is a good oxidizing agent. But this is the only reaction in which K2Cr2O7 is not behaving like an oxidizing agent. In fact, K2Cr2O7 cannot oxidize Cl minus in the aqueous medium. In the aqueous medium, Cl minus cannot be oxidized by K2Cr2O7. That means chromium, which was plus 6, will remain plus 6, and you will get CrO2Cl2, that is plus 6. This compound is called Chromyl chloride. It is red vapors, deep red vapors. It is actually liquid, but the vapors are deep red. Also, it is acidic. Sir, why acidic? Any element, metal, non-metal, even noble gas, with oxidation state of plus 6, plus 7, plus 8. That means plus 6 or more oxidation state will be acidic. Every time you get a plus 6 oxidation state or more, the compound has acidic nature, especially if there is oxygen. So the oxides or the oxo compounds of plus 6, plus 7, plus 8 of any element, noble gas also, will be acidic in nature. So bhaiya, I got CrO2Cl2 and this might be acidic in nature. So I treat this with a base NaOH. Why? Because red color or reddish vapor can also come with bromine. So confusion might be there. Ki maybe it is bromine. Because K2Cr2O7 with Br minus can become Br2 gas. Clear, bhai? This test cannot be shown by Br minus. This test cannot be shown by I minus, because Br minus and I minus will become Br2 and I2. So bromine will also give you reddish brown vapor with K2Cr2O7. How would you know that this red color vapor is CrO2Cl2? Are you with me? Are you getting that feel which I am trying to say? I am saying competition between Cl minus, Br minus, I minus going on. So Cl minus will give red color vapor and Br minus with K2Cr2O7 become bromine, and bromine will also give you reddish color vapor, reddish brown. How would you know it is bromine or chlorine, bromide or chloride in the anion? Only possible way is bromine vapors will not be acidic. They will not react with NaOH in the way CrO2Cl2 will react. How CrO2Cl2 will react? Is that going to be a redox reaction? Again, no. It is just going to be a kind of acid-base reaction because this is acidic. So Na2CrO4, yellow color solution. Chromate, CrO4 2 minus is always yellow. PPT, precipitate of chromate, yellow. Solution of chromate, yellow. Chromate is yellow. So this is acid-base reaction, not a redox. Here also chromium is +6. This is the differentiation. Sir, can bromine react with NaOH? Yes, but that reaction would be a redox reaction. And you will not get yellow color solution. But still, to be sure, I will divide this yellow color solution into two parts. Part number 1, I am going to use lead acetate solution. And lead acetate will form PbCrO4, lead chromate PPT. And as I said, chromate is always yellow. So if you get yellow color PPT, then you will understand it was a chromate. And if you understand it was a chromate, here also +6, you can see none of them is a redox reaction. In this slide, you will not find a redox reaction. Every reaction is acid base or simple substitution. Here, I am going to take 1 ml, 10% H2O2 in the presence of amyl alcohol. Amyl means 5 carbon. Amyl is a common name for 5 carbon. Amyl alcohol means 5 carbon alcohol. Sir, why are we using amyl alcohol? I need Pedda alcohol, not Chinna. Methanol, ethanol, I don't need. Why? Because methanol and ethanol are chinna alcohol. They will be soluble in water. You can see every evening 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. people are mixing ethanol with water, so it's easily getting mixed. You might have seen. So many shops are there. Clear, bhai? I need longer hydrophobic chain. I need a large carbon chain which will not be soluble in the water, which will make two different layers. Aqueous layer and organic layer. So this is layer test. It's like layer test, but the layer test name is given to the last slide. So I will not call it layer test. This is also called only chromyl chloride test. To understand amyl alcohol, why I have used 5 carbon alcohol? I can use 6 carbon, 7 carbon also. 5 carbon alcohol I am using, and I am not using 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon alcohol is because methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol will become soluble in the water. I want different layer. 1 layer of amyl alcohol, organic layer, 1 layer of water, aqueous layer. Now what will happen? CrO4 2 minus and H2O2 will make your favorite compound. I don't know why it is your favorite, but I have seen that this is the favorite of the people here. Butterfly structure. Clear, bhai? On this one very famous song is also there. Have you seen? Butterfly, butterfly. Seen or not seen? So blue color in amyl alcohol layer. So blue color solution you are going to see of CrO5, butterfly structure. Here also chromium is +6. You can understand chromium does not go any change in the oxidation state in the whole chromyl chloride test. Check, bhai. So here redox reaction not there. Chromium is always going to be +6 in every compound. Clear, bhai? Check. Concept clear. More important than what we are doing, why are we doing is also clear. We have taken K2Cr2O7. So Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, all three can react. But Br minus become bromine, I minus become iodine, but Cl minus become chromyl chloride, red color vapor, which is acidic in nature. So I react with NaOH, I get a yellow color solution. And for confirmation, ki yellow color solution is Na2Cr04. We need confirmation, na? That yellow color solution is Na2Cr04. That's why we divide into two parts. One part I react with lead acetate, yellow PBT will come. Other part with 1 ml 10% H2O2 with amyl alcohol, blue color solution will come in the alcohol layer. This is the confirmation of Cl minus. For this test, you all have gathered today, bhai. Good, bhaiya. This is the actual fire. To revise this, write this 5 times in the notebook. If you write this 5 times in the notebook, then chances are there you will remember everything properly. Otherwise, half the story you will remember, half you will not remember. Done, bhai? So I'm assuming in 10 seconds, whatever you wanted to note down will be over. Then I'll go on to the next. Completed? Great. Before moving on, let's make one table. It is not directly under the heading of this topic, but it's very important to write down. Ki lead acetate have come now 3 times. Remember, lead acetate paper black with sulfide, white with sulfate, and yellow with chromate. So lead acetate, this is lead acetate. So lead acetate can give us PBS, which is black color PPT, can give us PbSO4, which is white color PPT, and can give us PbCrO4, which is yellow color PPT. So basically, lead is not providing his color. Pb2+ is not giving his color. He's taking the color of the anion. So if sulfide is there, to black, sulfate there, to white, chromate there, to yellow. So such cations are very beautiful people here. They don't give their color, but they show the color of the anion. So these cations can be used for testing of anions. So I can take this as a test also. I can say it's lead acetate test. So sulfide, black. Sulfate, white, and chromate is always yellow. So this is important to write here. So whenever lead acetate will come, generally people only think about lead acetate paper black, generally. So be aware, whenever lead acetate is coming, carefully read the question. There are 3 tests in your syllabus. Then bhaiya, Twarga note, then I'll start with the next anion, nitrate. Nitrate is also good, like RRR. But Pushpa versus RRR will happen, RRR will happen. So Pushpa is right now winning. So chromyl chloride is more important. But nitrate tests are also important. You cannot ignore them. Real fans will see both. Chromyl chloride also, brown ring test also. RRR also. It's not like one movie you have to see, other one you don't have to see. Both are important here. For example, now nitrate test I'm telling you. So firstly, nitrate react with concentrated sulfuric acid, you will get HNO3. And HNO3 break himself to become NO plus O2 plus water. And this NO react with more air to give you more NO2, which is brown color gas. So finally, NO3 minus will give you NO2 brown color gas. Now the test I am telling you for it. This is concentrated sulfuric acid, CSA. Test number 1, remember, NO3 minus with copper turning and heat will give you copper 2 plus aqueous, sulfate or nitrate, whatever you want to write. Mainly copper 2 plus aqueous. This bhai sahab is blue color. Remember, plus NO. This NO with air will give you NO2 gas. So this brown color which was coming already that brown color intensify. So the test number 1, nitrate is a good oxidizing agent. He will oxidize copper to copper 2+. And I think you might remember this from last year little bit, that copper 2+, copper sulfate, blue vitriol. It's a blue color. And the blue color is due to aqueous. The blue color is due to water. Remember this. If water will be gone, blue color gone. Water gone, blue gone. So remember that thing. Water is responsible for copper 2+ being blue. Otherwise, copper 2+ will have no color. Whitish color powder you will get. But if water will be there in the salt, water will be there in the salt, water of hydration is there in the salt, then only the color will be appearing as blue. So in the aqueous medium, water everywhere, not a drop to drink. So copper 2+ is surrounded by water. So the copper sulfate solution will appear like blue. It's a test of nitrate. Last class we have done. Second test, and the main test is brown ring test. Check bhai. In the brown ring test, what we do, whosoever is the nitrate here, we are going to number 1 add dilute sulfuric acid followed by ferrous sulfate. We call it ferrous sulfate. And you will get brown ring complex. Brown ring complex is nitroso-ferrous sulfate. Nitroso-ferrous sulfate. The formula is nitroso-ferrous sulfate or FeH2O5NO sulfate. So it's your wish. You want to show water? Show. You don't want to show water? Write aqueous at the last. Both are okay. In both of them, according to old research paper, +1 oxidation state is shown by iron. Now recently in 2008 or 2009, one research happened where they proved that Fe+1 is not there. But JEE main asked last year, they gave +1 as the answer. So we are going to go with +1 only. Clear, bhai? So in the brown ring complex, Fe has +1 oxidation state. This is brown ring complex. Nitroso-ferrous sulfate. If you are listening what I am saying, make sure that you write in the notes also. Nitroso-ferrous sulfate is the name of this brown ring complex. Important note, we can also add FeSO4 followed by H2SO4. So understand, it is not compulsory that firstly sulfuric acid, then ferrous sulfate. You can also add first ferrous sulfate and then tilt the test tube. And from the side walls, drop by drop, you can add dilute sulfuric acid. And between the layer of sulfuric acid and water, you will get the brown ring formation. Clear, bhai? So it's not compulsory that sulfuric acid, tarvata ferrous sulfate. You can also do ferrous sulfate, tarvata sulfuric acid also. Basically, these can be exchanged as well, according to NCERT lab manual. Done, bhai. Check. Reaction. If they ever ask you reaction, to what happened is Fe2+ react with NO3- and Fe2+ will be oxidized to Fe3+ and NO will be formed. So Fe2+ became 3+, nitrate became NO. Just like NO was formed here, na? Copper became copper 2+ oxidation, so nitrate became NO. Here also it became NO, but this NO react with Fe2+ aqueous again. So from where this Fe2+ came? You have chala Fe2+. Add how much you want. So some of the Fe2+ will be oxidized and some of the Fe2+ will react with this NO and you will get FeNO2+. This is the brown ring complex. For balancing, you can put a sulfate outside. This 2+ will be balanced by a sulfate 2-. But this is the reaction going on. Firstly, NO3- reduced to become NO, and that NO is forming a complex with Fe2+, that is called brown ring complex. This is the reaction. So this is also important, no doubt. But you can see the size of this and size of chromyl chloride test. That's why chromyl chloride test in the last year JEE Main, 2024 JEE Main, 16 papers were conducted. 5 times they asked only chromyl chloride. So you can understand how much important NTA thinks chromyl chloride test is. So make sure that you revise the chromyl chloride test. Huge chance are there to come this year in the NEET exam. NEET 2025 chromyl chloride test. Almost 100% you can think it is coming. Done, bhaiya? So prepare accordingly. Brown ring test to previously also used to be in the syllabus in P block chapter. So it's not a newly added topic. Previously also it has come in the NEET examination because it was in P block. Now also it can come. Not a hidden gem. Many teachers will teach in detail. So not going to be much of a differentiating factor. Chaliye bhaiya. Shall we move on? This was about nitrate ion testing. So what we learned? Number 1, with concentrated sulfuric acid, NO2 brown color gas will come. You add some copper there, brown color intensify and solution become blue. Last class we have done up to this. Today I only taught you brown ring test. So add dilute sulfuric acid, add FeSO4, you will get a brown ring formation, which is nitrosoferrous sulfate. And there Fe will be showing +1 oxidation state. There is only one compound of Fe, which is known in our syllabus, where the Fe show +1. Otherwise, there is no other compound in your syllabus where Fe is showing +1. So keep that in mind. Fe show +1 only and only with the brown in the brown ring complex. Clear, bhai? Ready? Check next. Oxalate. It's not in the NEET syllabus, but it's there in the NCERT. So just for the safety purpose, superficially I'm telling you, I'm not going in detail. So for oxalate ion, test number 1 is CaCl2. You will get CaC2O4, which is a white color PPT. Further testing are also there. I'm not going in the detail unnecessarily because not in the NEET syllabus, they're in the NCERT only. That's why we are covering it. Clear, bhai? Next, oxalic acid. If you take KMnO4 in the acidic medium, so oxalate will become oxalic acid, and oxalic acid will be oxidized by KMnO4 to become CO2. Why? This is carbon +3, this is carbon +4. So oxidation possible, and KMnO4 become Mn2+. So it decolorizes KMnO4 solution, and CO2 can show lime, water, milky test. So that's the test of oxalate. Because it is not in the NEET syllabus and only given in the NCERT, I am going to give this much respect only to oxalate here. Don't expect more than this. Say bhai, clear or not clear? Badhiya. Now open your material. Those who have the material, open the material. Those who have downloaded the lab manual and printed it, they also open that. I have said this thing around 2 lectures back. Either have the material with you or download it from NCERT lab manuals and print it out. Because without that, if you are reading, that means you are not serious about the examination. Then enjoy the lecture. Selection will not happen with half heart. Competition is tough. So make sure that those who have the material with you, they open it, and whatever I'm going to do now, you also do that. So that you can revise the material whenever the time is there. So NCERT, NIC lab manual, laboratory manual here. In that class 11, 12, any class you open in chemistry, you will get systematic analysis, qualitative analysis. Both classes, this is there. So open the material by everyone. And those who don't have, make sure that you get it today. If you are going to wait any further, this topic will get over, and after that, howsoever good hard work we have done in the class, it will be all wasted because you don't have the material to do the things. Clear, bhai? Details, it's like P block notes are there, but P block NCERT not there. So how you will get the marks here? Clear, bhai? Like this calcium oxalate insoluble in the ammonium oxalate and oxalic acid solution indicate the presence of oxalate ion. I'm giving you this line because anyway it is outside the syllabus, so why to worry about it? Chali, moving on. Here, for phosphate, number one, test of phosphate. Phosphate is also not in the syllabus, only sulfate is there. Syllabus also I will show you eventually, I will tell you eventually. But phosphate also not in the NEET syllabus. But the reaction of phosphate is very simple. It looks dangerous, but it is very simple. So what we are going to do? We are going to react the salt with ammonium molybdate. Ammonium molybdate. So what will happen? It is going to form ammonium phosphomolybdate. How this is made? Dekho, ammonium ion is NH4 plus. Phosphate ion is PO4 3 minus. This is ammonium phosphate. Crisscross. So ammonium will come 3. Phosphate will come 1. This is ammonium phosphate formula. Ikada charge, akada number, akada charge, ikada number. Replace the O with MO3O10 and you will get ammonium phosphomolybdate. Check what you will get. Ammonium, mudu, phosphorus and nalgu oxygen. In the place of oxygen, what I am putting? MO3O10 nalgu. Check, bhai. Clear? So 3 ammonium, 1 phosphorus, molybdenum are 12. Oxygen are 40. So I can write NH4 whole thrice PO4 dot 12 MOO3. You can check. 12 molybdenum, 3 into 4, 12. 10 into 4, 40 oxygen atom, 40. So 12, 3s are 36. 36 and 4, 40. Phosphorus 1, ammonium 3. So they both are same. And they will look different. But if you properly see, you will realize that number of atoms are same. It's just a different way of writing the same formula. So don't mug up the second formula. Remember how to write ammonium molybdate, ammonium phosphate and replace O with MO3O10. And this very clearly NCERT has mentioned that each oxygen of phosphate has been replaced by MO3O10 group. And because it is not in the NEET syllabus, canary yellow color it shows. Because it is not in the NEET syllabus directly. That's why I'm just teaching this in the, just because not in the NEET syllabus, but in NCERT means chances are there it may come. It will be very bad from NTA point of view to give the things without following the syllabus. But there is not a zero chance of it. That's why I'm teaching this. Otherwise, I would have simply make you cut it. It's not in the syllabus. So understand, don't take it so lightly. Clear, bhai? Done? Badhiya. Now, one more thing you can see in the chromyl chloride test, one precaution is there. That also underlined from the NCERT. In the chromyl chloride test here. The precaution is there that we should be using less concentration of chromium dichromate. Otherwise, pollution of Cr3 plus will happen. Where it is written? Yeah, here. Chromyl chloride test. Can you see this? Chromyl chloride test should be performed with minimum amount of substance to avoid pollution by Cr3 plus. In your material, gym material, will find assertion reasoning question on this also. Plus, One more thing they have written that is there in the notes already. In the place of carbon tetrachloride or chloroform, we can also use CS2 or dichloromethane. In the notes I have given already. CsCl3/CCl4 or CS2 and CS2Cl2, we can use that. That already given. This one is the line you have to underline. So chromyl chloride test should be performed with the minimum amount of substance. Why? Otherwise, Chala Cr3 plus will come sometimes as a byproduct. And that Cr3 plus is a pollutant here. Done? One more. When you are doing the test of I minus, this test, heating the I minus with H2SO4, some byproduct also come. Which are the byproduct? Byproduct is high sulfur, HSO2. What are the byproduct? High sulfur, HSO2. So high sulfur HSO2. High sulfur HSO2. These are the byproducts. You can see that high SO2, sulfur, H2S. High sulfur HSO2. Written? तो हाई सल्फर HSO2. क्लियर है भाई? अरे त्वरगा से क्लियर चचा. And this reaction also in the beginning, one thing important. Nitrate. Yeah. Check bhai. NaNO3 with H2SO4 will give you NHSO4. HNO3 will break down himself to become NO2 finally with air plus O2 plus water. From here the NO2 comes. Already in the notes it is there. In the notes it is in more detail. HNO3 will give you NO plus O2. That NO will react with the air to become NO2 plus O2. And obviously water will come out. Sir, why obviously? Because hydrogen is there now. What the hydrogen will do? Then this one we have done already, brown ring test. Nitrosoferrous sulfate, brown ring complex. Chaliye bhai. Clear up to here? Done? Now I am telling you the colors of the cation and winding up the class. Dekhiye bhai, some colors of the cation I am telling you so that next class will become very easy for you to remember. Colors of aqueous solutions of cations. D block. Clear, bhai? Number one, before D, in fact, no need to write D block also. Everything I will tell you. Number one, S block cations. They are colorless. Then Zn2 plus copper plus 1. That means D10 configuration. And D0 configuration like scandium 3 plus. They all are going to be colorless. So D0, D10 and noble gas configuration cations are colorless. So noble gas, D0 and D10 configuration cations are colorless under normal conditions. So what do you mean by under normal condition? Yeah, maybe on heating it, maybe some reactions might happen, some defects might come in the lattice, because of which some color might come. Like it will happen in the case of zinc, it happens in the case of NaCl. Out of that, only zinc oxide is in our syllabus. We will see that in the next class. But generally, in the normal conditions, these are colorless. Now, we have a party animal, vanadium. So vanadium is a party animal. So remember vanadium. Vanadium is a party animal. He loves to party. Just now went to the college for the first time. He want to party, bhai. So he ordered an $8 bill came. Ab math was poor. So he shared the amount. He thought ki $8 bill came. So I should pay $4. But math was poor. He later on realized ki now out of 8, 4 he has paid, only 4 left. Those 4 have to be paid by 2 people now. So both of them paid plus 2 plus 2. They were singing the song. Blue hai pani, 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 pani. और दिन है सानी 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 सा, आ जाओ ऑन द बीच यार, फोटो मेरी खींच, फूटी किस्मत होगी तेरी तो तूने ये बात न मानी, आ आ आ आ आ आ। गेटिंग द आइडिया भाई? तो ब्लू कलर कॉपर 2 प्लस, एवरीवन नो कॉपर 2 प्लस aqueous solution is blue, just now discussed. Chromium 2 plus also blue, and vanadium paid $4. Vanadium was very angry because of mathematical error. So he threw another party in his house, ordered the same food, $8. And he decided that this time I will pay less amount. He invited everyone. Copper was busy. Chromium thought कि यार vanadium is paying himself $4. I have to pay 2 only. So why not go? And Chromium brought his friend Manganese. Manganese said कि bro, I have only $2 with me. Manganese ना यार, manganese Mn2 plus. It is pinky, light pink color. Mn2 plus. And Mn2 plus pinky has to live with yellow dirty fellow. Why? Because pinky did not study for NEET examination properly, bhai. So if pinky will not study for NEET examination properly, she has to marry someone yellow dirty fellow. Option le do. So pinky said, I have only $2 with me, Mn2 plus. Clear bhaiya? Only $2. I cannot pay $3-4 here. Chromium said, don't worry yaar, vanadium will pay 4, we have to pay 2 to only you come. When the bill came, vanadium paid only $2. That was the plan of vanadium, na? But he did not tell. That was the plan of vanadium, to throw a violet party in his own house. We vanadium, we violet. How much dollar left now? 6. So these two people have to pay $3 and they were very angry. In the college, na, budget is very important. Chala money not there in the college yaar. Budget got disturbed for manganese. So manganese and chromium 3 plus are violet color. They said कि भैया aqueous medium, we are not going to come with vanadium party anymore. They all gave red signal to vanadium. Red color signal. Anytime vanadium was coming, they said vanadium not allowed. Anytime vanadium was inviting, no one was going to the party. So vanadium said, so sorry bro, please give me green signal. This time I will order less food. Only $7 bill will come. You pay 2 only. I will pay 1 extra. It's my party. Na, yaar, I will pay 1 extra. Yaar, please come. No one came. But in the D block, na, there is a father-like figure. Fe, father. Fe, Co, Ni, iron, cobalt, nickel. Fe, Co, Ni. Father-like figure are these 3 people. So iron came, nickel came. As per the plan, vanadium paid $3. Iron paid $2, nickel paid $2. These are green. Fe2 plus aqueous solution green, nickel 2 plus green. But the question is, sir, why cobalt did not come? Fe-Co-Ni are together, na? Their radius are also same. Fe-Co-Ni radius is approximately same. You will learn in D block. So Fe-Co-Ni are always together. Then why cobalt did not come? Cobalt did not come because cobalt was busy in his own family problem. In cobalt's house, cobalt 2 plus and 3 plus were not able to decide कि pink color is going to be there or blue color. Which is pink, which is blue. Cobalt 2 plus said I am pink. Cobalt 3 plus was I am pink. So they both temperature, our color will be decided. So cobalt 2 plus, cobalt 3 plus are always in equilibrium. So by Lee-Chatelier principle, we decide their color. And the color is like this. कि in the cold condition, pink, and in the warm condition, blue. This is what they decided. कि cobalt 2 plus, cobalt 3 plus color is not based upon iron. It is based upon कि भैया in cold condition what is there, in the warm condition what is there. Clear है भाई साहब? Lakshmi, go to YouTube and see ना यार. Go to YouTube and see. Already in the YouTube we have started the lecture. क्यों यहाँ time pass कर रही है भाई? Clear है भाई? तो cobalt 2 plus, cobalt 3 plus, pink, blue. So pink color in cold and blue color in warm. So again, revise the colors by blue है party, vanadium paid $4, copper 2 plus, everyone know blue, chromium was blue. Chromium went to violet party in the house of vanadium. They have to pay their $3 and chromium brought his best friend manganese. They became very angry. They showed red signal. Then vanadium said, yeah, I will pay $3. Please come to my party. Then bhaiya green signal was given by Fe-Co-Ni. Out of that cobalt was busy in the pink blue drama. So iron and nickel came, they both were +2 green color. So what we came to know, that Fe2 plus green and Fe3 plus yellow. Fe2 plus green, Fe3 plus yellow. Can you see that? Nickel 2 plus green. That means if Fe2 plus is there, green color, and if I do oxidation, I will get Fe3 plus yellow color. Isn't it? So these are the colors of the ions. If you remember it, it will be easier for you for the next class when I will teach you preliminary test of cations. And by that time, your material should be with you. I'm not going to give beyond this anything in the notes. Everything else I will make you underline in the NC, not underline also, make you write in the NCRT. Underlining not required. It's a waste of time. Clear, bhai? Everything is there in NCRT, obviously. What's the point of underlining? Something I will give you to write, short notes and all, but in the NCRT only. So make sure that you have the printed material in the next class, or you have the gym. Clear, bhai? Make sure that something should be there with you. And from which website to get? On the Google, you type NCRT, NIC, National Information Center, NIC, NCRT, NIC Lab Manual. The first link will come, laboratory manual. There select 11th class, 12th class, any class, chemistry, systematic qualitative analysis, you will get it. Clear, bhai? Just search on Google, you will get it, download it, print it. Done? Clear, bhaiya? Else I'll do one thing. I'll send in the WhatsApp group. Done, bhai? Personally, I'm not going to send anyone. If you're not added in the WhatsApp group, make sure that you ask someone to add you in the WhatsApp group. There I will send, otherwise download it from Google. Clear, bhai? Personally, I'm not going to send anyone any book. Individually, one by one, 300, 400 messages I cannot do along with the teaching and the study hour. So useless wastage of time and energy I'm not going to do. But yes, on WhatsApp, I can send in the one single group. That much I can do in this break. Clear, bhai? Between this class to next class. Chaliye, okay then. Next class, bring your material. Don't forget, very, very important, bhai. Otherwise, next class notes you will not have. Okay then. Ha, Lakshmi Priya, that will be okay. That will be okay. Last year book is also same thing. Theory is same. Clear, bhai? Almost same. Not exactly same, but cation theory which I want in the next class, that is same. Chaliye, okay then. Tata, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.